Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. Alright, welcome to this week's vlog. I'm joined by the man himself, the one and only Harry, commonly known as H.
For what?
For what?
For what?
H for hair.
Yeah.
We do say that. It's just got a lovely head of hair, as seen on the back of the new...
The new? Wow.
Yes, the new newsletter. H has got a little section on this newsletter. So for those of you who purchased from us, have been receiving these for the last few months. And H is basically new, I guess, to magic in the fact that you've now got the bug and you're starting to buy stuff and learn stuff.
Yeah. Before it was just watching, but now I've really... Once you get the first reaction, I think it's like...
You get addicted to it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're always chasing that next trick. We all know what it's like. You know, that's why you guys watch and you want to see what the new tricks are all about. You do get the bug for it, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
What's your little section about then?
Basically, my section is going to be like a diary. Because I know maybe some of the readers will be new to magic as well, like myself. So I figure it'd just be interesting for them to see... So I'll kind of answer questions that you might be thinking, like, how do you overcome your fear of performing, stuff like that, and I'll just write a diary. So I'll be like, I learnt this trick. This may have happened to me, like this full or negative point. This is how I got over it.
Yeah, nice.
Stuff like that. So just like a diary as to getting into magic.
Very good.
Bits and bobs like that.
Cool. So follow that, guys, on the back. I think that'll be your spot now. I mean, you took up the whole back.
Well, it's worth a read.
I got a little corner
I'll tell you
piece.
now, it's worth the read.
It's worth a read.
It is.
No, it is. Check it out, guys. And on every sort of edition of this, there's always something fun going on with our faces. If you've got these, and you'll know that. One that I particularly like this month is Andy as a little bumblebee. There I am as a flower. And John got away with it this month.
Although he did say, "Why am I being left out?" So I think potential for a John Carey edit. Yeah,
that's ammo right there. So AD is going to get on that, I'm sure. But this week we're going to be taking a look at a few tricks. There's two that I'm going to be showing and one that you're going to be showing. And two of them are, well, actually all three of them are reasonably new into the shop. The one you're going to be demonstrating is called Pro Pick, and this is by Chris Rubens. This is something that I think was new to at Blackpool. And we've literally got 15 of these in, Chris has sent in. And I love, we'll get onto it in a moment, but I love the sort of, I know that word organic gets thrown around, but the fact that it uses plectrums, I like that it's a little bit different. I Revolve is a nice visual change of a card, which we'll get onto, and then obviously the baffling blocks. If you follow us on our lives, then you would have seen this. We were having a bit of fun with this last Tuesday, and you do all the editing for the lives, the academy, the vlogs, all that sort of stuff. So it's really nice to have H this side of the camera this week.
Well, it's good. I get a front seat to all the new stuff, all the new bits and bobs.
So now I'm wondering who's editing. Weird. How's that going to work?
Do.
All right. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to move straight onto one of these tricks, and we're going to take a look at I Revolve. H.
Hello.
A little classic plot in Magic, a prediction and a selection. Now these are all very different. I'll give them a little mixy. I'm going to go through them like this, and you're just going to touch the back of one of the cards, okay?
This one. Oh, this one.
Sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
100%.
Okay, lock it in your mind.
Yeah.
I'll show the guys at home as well. I'll tell you what, I'll leave it down here on the table. So this should be the perfect prediction. What I'd like you to do is to turn over the card that you picked.
Queen of Clubs.
Okay, I got the Jack of Hearts, which is close.
That is close, actually.
It's a Jack, nearly a Queen.
A Queen. But
it's the opposite colour. Watch the Jack if I do this. That should change to the Queen.
Wow.
Oh, and that is a perfect match. Right, so that was I Revolve. Now, I will say there are a few different versions of this. So the one you saw there was the face changed. But they also have a couple of different options where the face will change and the back will change either from red to blue or blue to red. So check out the options on the site depending on which one you want. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a very visual change of a card.
Yeah, it is good.
And as someone who's new to Magic, obviously this sort of gimmick might be a little bit new to you. So you've seen it and you've had a play with it. You've seen me perform it. What are your views?
I think it's probably as visual as it gets, really, because you see it seconds before again. Yeah. I think as well, if for things like camera, Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, even though it looks great in real life on the camera, even if you're really staring at it, you're not going to see anything. So
you're always looking for those bits for camera because there is a lot of people do buy for that, for Instagram, for Facebook,
even for your website if you're a magician. Things like that, straight on the home page. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it does look good, definitely in front of the camera. And as you say, you do get some people who try and jump back frames.
But you can't see it at all.
It's very, very quick and very visual. And one thing I wanted to say about this that I like, this sort of gimmick, without giving anything away, is slightly different to what you may expect anyhow. But you can't really lay it flat on the table and then remove your hand and do the first bit of the trick. You always have to kind of bring it out of the wallet or something. And the thing I like about this is, as you saw in the performance, it was sat on the front of the card box, almost presented there. Yeah. I didn't have to worry about it.
It's there. Yeah.
You kind of know what I mean if you know the sort of gimmick. But yeah, it's great. There's 4 different versions of it. So if you like the look of it, it looks good in person, looks amazing on camera. Check it out. That is I Revolve by Chris Rubens. Okay, H, the next one that we were looking at this week is Baffling Blocks. This is something that is, again, a classic trick because it's hot rod. Everyone's kind of seen a hot rod, and if you haven't, check out, this is a great place to start, but hot rod goes back a long way with normally a little rod with different coloured gems on it, and you can change the colour to the one that they pick. The cool thing about this is it is using little blocks which look like Lego.
Yeah.
And I like what he says where he kind of goes, I got into Magic at a young age and I couldn't afford all this fancy Magic stuff, so I used to make my own. And these can pop out as well and you can change the order of them. But effectively you're showing all these different coloured Lego blocks on both sides, as you can see here. Give us numbers between 1 and 6, H.
3.
3. Watch 1, 2, 3 gives us green. Watch very carefully. 3, 2, 1. Just and all of these will turn green on both sides. And there you have it. So yeah, it is very visual.
Yeah, it's so visual, isn't it?
It's great if you're at a table. I know you're working up to actually working up tables and actually approaching groups and stuff, and you're getting more and more confident as you do it. You'll find when you approach tables that if you have children at the table, it's always good to do something for them that isn't maybe just cards or aimed at the adults. So something like this is great because it's gonna. I mean, the amount of adults that actually buy Lego.
I was gonna say, as soon as you see that, you know what it is straight away. It doesn't look suspicious because everyone knows what Lego is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so let's take a look at the official trailer for this. This is called Baffling Blocks.
Hey guys, what's up? Eric LeClaire here, and this is Baffling Blocks. Okay, so what is Baffling Blocks? It's basically a hot rod made out of Lego. For years, I thought paddle tricks are the most visual and creative tricks, most versatile tricks, but they look like plastic props. This is your perfect excuse for performing the amazing hot rod effect. Here's the line. I've been doing magic for so long that when I was young, I couldn't afford the expensive magic props, so I made mine out of Lego. So here's the idea. You ask them to pick a number, and then you would just change the paddle to their selected color. These are actually real Lego pieces that actually come right off. So you can start with the paddle blank, black on both sides, and as you assemble it, if you put the yellow one first, you can show yellow on both sides, and as you put the colors on one side, they appear on the other one, which is super cool. Baffling Blocks, the final word in hot rod effects.
So there you have it. That was Baffling Blocks. It's kind of you get what you see.
Great trick.
Yeah, you know, it's great, and you can change as well. Obviously, I turned to green. You have an option of going to blue and red as well, so you can pick and choose. And as you see on the trailer, you can build the colours.
I was just going to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, which is a nice touch, you know. So that is Baffling Blocks. And before we move on to your performance of Pro Pick, we have hit 13,000 likes on Facebook, which is epic and awesome, and we thank you guys for all your support on that. And we did say when we hit 13,000,
massive giveaway.
Massive giveaway, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to tie it in with our new website launch as well, because we've got an epic new site.
Everything brand new.
Yeah, it's still going to be easy to navigate and, you know, just as interactive, but you're going to like it.
For all the new, we'll show you on the live anyway. We'll do a screen whatever it is, and then you can see, we'll take you through step by step what's new, bits and bobs like that.
Exactly, so we're going to do a whole night on launching the site, so the new bits on the site, and also doing our £1,000 giveaway on that night. So please push your friends over, let them know that we're here, get them to push that like button on our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, allow the notifications, because we go live on a Tuesday with the Alakazam Live, which is a lot of fun.
They're getting busier and busier.
They are, and they're starting to get more and more really awesome questions coming from you guys, because they're turning into, you know, we always say Fridays are our vlogs, that's where we talk about the tricks mainly. Tuesdays is all about you guys, so we interact with you, answer your questions. We of course do some magic as well, and H is always learning new bits and pieces. So,
but even the lives are getting so popular now that we're getting in stuff just to give away on the lives, like the mugs, the t-shirts, the cards. I know it's my thing anyway, I'll probably say it, but we done a H mug, which a little bit of a plug, but it's so cool that we're getting stuff in just to give out to you guys. And even talking about even more giveaways, the 12,000 one, someone walked away with an All About Eve, a stealth case and something else, just for watching a live stream. It's ridiculous.
Exactly, and you know, the lives are something that we're building more each week, but also we just have so much fun doing it.
It's fun,
You know, we've got H-Cam, which is H's room, and he's learning magic. He's going to start showing tricks each week, what he's learned. So it really is fun. You guys are loving it. And what he was saying there about the mug was someone was saying we need a H-Cam mug. And that's what we did. You know, we created one. So it's all about you, the Tuesdays. So if you can't make it, they're still saved. You can come and watch at a later date over on our Facebook page, Alakazam Magic Limited Facebook page. Brilliant. So more to come about that. Look out, make sure you're subscribed in all the right places and on email.
Yep.
You'll know exactly when that's going to happen, and that giveaway is going to be over £1,000.
Crazy,
and I had the job of being able to pick it, but I'm going to let you in on it with me. We can go around and just pick £1,000 worth of stuff and throw it in.
I live in the same house as Dad. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that, given his reaction to the stuff that you picked out last time. If I was part of that, I would not.
You are part of it, mate.
I wouldn't feel safe at home. Let me just say that.
Right. Okay.
All that stuff.
All right. Well, he doesn't need to know, although he's probably the one editing this. But never mind. All right. So on to the last trick. What we're going to do, we're going to take a look at H performing Pro Pick on me, and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
Dave.
Yes.
You collect things, right?
Yes.
What is it that you collect?
Playing cards.
Playing cards. You got a big collection?
I do.
How long have you been collecting them for, roughly?
Oh dear. A good, like 5-6 years.
5-6 years?
Like properly, yeah.
Properly, into it, okay. I feel that everyone needs to collect something, right? There's two things I collect in this world, alright? Takeaway menus and plectrums.
Right.
Alright, that may give a hint as to the two things I can't live without. Music and food.
Yeah.
Right? But, me and my sister, and actually, I'll say this before we start, because there are some people in here that are before my time. My nan contributed to this collection, alright? So there are bands in there such as Rolling Stones that, luckily enough, she got to see live.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so me and my sister, as I say, like to see...
Sorry, I'll catch you.
Yeah, think about it first. We like to see different bands, so whenever we can, because we just love music. So we come away with, not a top, but little ones like this, because we like it. So we've got Coldplay, Oasis, Guns N' Roses, Kiss my nan saw, Rolling Stones my nan saw, McFly, that's what my sister likes. So what I'd like to do is move this prediction to over there. Don't look at it.
I can't.
Keep your hands off it.
Okay. It's very forceful, isn't it?
And now just pick up all the picks,
Okay.
shake them up, and before we start, I'd just like to know that if the pick is facing down, we eliminate them. So if the artist's name is pointing up and you can see the artist's name, then it stays.
Okay.
Just so you don't think I'm changing my mind or anything like that.
Oh. Whoa!
So we're down to 2 after the first shake.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right.
I've eliminated a lot there.
Yeah.
Killers, well, majority of them, yeah.
Majority of them. That was a Wonderwall throw.
Right.
Oasis still in there.
Very good.
Wonderful.
Oh dear. Okay, will you do it one more time?
Yeah, we need 1, please.
Still 2.
Don't worry.
Still 2.
Goodbye,
Oasis. Yeah, it leaves us with Ed Sheeran.
Leaves us with Ed Sheeran. All right, now you can have a look at the prediction.
Okay.
Right, so we've got Ed Sheeran. Yeah, we've settled on that.
Yep.
All right.
So it says call me, and it looks like your business. It's a very nice business card. I'll fold the number up so
it is my business card. I don't know why you're chuckling.
I think it's.
You can't really see. It's
beautiful.
It's obviously my name's Harry. There's another famous. There's very famous musicians called Harry. Yeah. I've gone for a scar on my head
and glasses. Harry Potter,
resembling Harry Potter.
Yeah, very good. You also got Kent Magician as your slogan there.
Yeah,
very good. And a number. You want me to call it?
Yeah, please.
Am I calling Ed Sheeran? Is this what is happening? Is this your number?
All I'm saying is, guys, it was there from the start.
All right.
Before you even threw, before you eliminated,
and that was
my nan's collection. All right.
Yeah.
Before you eliminated my sister's choices, you ended up with mine.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Give this a little call. That's gone to that magician's busy by the looks of it. So
oh, he was on the phone. Call him again. That's why.
One more time.
Call him again. Who sings that song?
That is Ed Sheeran. Very, very good.
Thank you. Alright, so that was pro pick by Chris Rubens.
Yes.
I love that trick. It's just, again, even like the blogs, the props you get they're so easily recognisable.
Yeah.
They're so different. And it is what you get in there. I don't really want to. Obviously, you'll see what you get, but there's so many different types of
the ends. It hasn't just got to be Ed Sheeran, pretty much.
Yeah, and the genres even of music. So, say you're more of a Oasis fan, you can alter it to yourself and stuff like that. If you're an older person, you can have there's Rolling Stones, stuff like that.
So you get different styles of bands to suit everyone. That's wicked, and it does come in this little tin here. So we had these coin purses, which I just think sort of offset it nice, and it's easier to have in your pocket if you're sitting down walking around. So they are available on the site. They're just coin purses. I think they're like a £5. So there's an additional thing if you want it, but it does come in this little tin as well. Yeah, great. You've seen it. It's different. It doesn't take up much pocket space. It's made really well. And it's something different to a card trick.
And again, I know it's probably not that big of a factor, but I always feel like if your magic is visual and it involves more senses almost, so they're feeling the props, they're seeing it, and now obviously they're hearing it. I feel like that just makes a big difference as well.
A multi-sense.
I like it. I like
you're
it,
right.
I must say, yeah.
It's true because you did. What was the one you did on your phone as well? It was the
Digital Force
Bag, and that ended with the Jaws.
Yeah.
Was it Jaws?
Yeah.
It is nice, and it's a great way, of giving your business card out, getting your number out there. So, yeah, it's really cool. So that is Pro Pick by Chris Rubens, and that brings us towards the end of the tricks. But you wanted to speak a little bit about the Academy.
Yeah, just really how well it's been going, because. Obviously, if any of you went to Blackpool, you would have got the free DVD in there.
Yeah.
And there's still a download version available. And just, I don't know, they're getting so popular now, but the people on them, they're always not the same people, but everyone's got the same mentality. It's all a community. It is like an online magic club, and everyone that goes there, even if the questions aren't related to the magician or the magic trick as such, they get answered, and people always answer themselves anyway. So
yes. Well, I think what's so nice about it is we've got a proper team here. It's not two people trying to do 5 people's jobs. You know, your sole job is your editing suite in there is to be like on the button. You are getting very, very good at knowing when to switch and turn to overhead to. For all the different angles, you've got 2 people just focusing on questions. So all the questions are getting answered. And if there's something that Pete or Sarah can't answer because it needs to be seen, then it gets thrown over to the table and we answer it right in front of people's eyes. And a question we still get a lot of the time is, oh, but I can't make it live, so I can't watch it. No, the live aspect is obviously great if you can make it, but if you can't make it, people will still hear live. So chances are the questions you were thinking of get asked anyway. You can still watch it at a later date as long as you purchase before the event. All right, that's the hardest part of our job with the Academy, is getting that across.
Because even, I mean, the 0 to Hero 1, even if you weren't there for the live, which was our first one, even though all the questions, it ran so smoothly, it was our first one, so I can understand people were maybe a bit nervous to join on. It was £80 ish.
Yeah.
For £80, they got 16, 17 hours of content, which would be how much if you bought DVDs of that?
Yeah, I know.
It was customised overhead angles. I just think it's crazy, and I think people are becoming more aware of that, seeing as the numbers are going up on the courses. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very easy to, and I would do it myself as well. So I can understand. It's very easy to just look at it and go, well, it's another online lecture. We've already got 2 of them. 2 different companies doing that. This isn't. And for the people that have joined us on the academies and picked up the DVD at Blackpool or downloaded it on our site, you'll see that it's more than that. It's all about the interaction. You know, one question can take us in a completely different direction. It's a lot of fun. You can tell the passion that we have for it.
Brilliant.
It's kind of a little baby at the moment. We love it. So do check it out if you haven't done so already. Right, that, I think, brings us towards the end of this vlog.
I think it does.
Anything left to say?
Just watch out for the giveaway and the website launch. That's it.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's all I've got to say.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you as always. We genuinely really do appreciate all your support. We couldn't do this without you. So check us out on Tuesdays for the lives, Fridays as you are now for the vlogs, and of course any night of the week that our academies are running. So H, goodbye from him. Goodbye from me. We'll see you next week on the Alakazam Video Blog.